Hello, Eagle Nation. This is your boy, the Almighty Green Talent, bringing you some news of last night's game. But before I begin, don't forget to hit the comment section when the video is complete. Smash the likes, hit the notification bell, and don't forget to comment and share this video and all the other good stuff that you can do on YouTube to make this video circulate all over social media. Let's begin. All right, as you guys quite aware, the 49ers and the New York Jets played last night, and the 49ers came out as the victors. They won the game 32-19. The New York Jets had them going for a little minute, in the third and fourth quarter of the game, but the Jets weren't able to score any points in the second half, and they were up by 4 points in the first quarter of the game. And the statistic wise, give me a few minutes and see what's going on here before I get further into depth of the video. Okay, here we go. Aaron Rodgers, we started New York Jets first. Aaron Rodgers had 13 of 21 for 167 yards, one score, one interception. Brett Hall had 16 catches for 54 yards, one touchdown. And A. Lazard had 6 for 89 yards. So let's go ahead and get into full detail of the New York Jets situations. Like I mentioned Aaron Rodgers ain't got to go that far. Then they had Taylor came in for 8 for 36 yards, one score. Brett Hall, I mentioned Brett Hall, but he had one touchdown. Allen had 1 for 8 yards. Taylor had 1 for 7, and Rodgers had 1 for -1. But on touchdown was scored by running game was Hall. Okay, I mentioned Lazard's receiving yards. He was 14.8, 2 touchdowns. Wilson had 6 for 60 yards, 10.0, no touchdowns. Hall 5 for 39, 7.8, no score. Allen had 1 for 9.0, no score, and Cockin had 1 for 6, 6.0, no score. All right, defense. Adams 8. Okay, this is tackles, assists, and sacks, and interceptions. Adams was 8 of 4, 1. C.J. Mosley was 8, 1, none. DJ Reed 7-2, none. Williams 5 for 1, none. Clark 3 for 2, none. Thomas 3 for 1, none. Kinlaw was 3-0, none. Sherwood 2 for 1, none. Cater 2 for 0, none. Davis 2 for 0, none. Johnson 2 for 0, none. Gardner 1 for 2, 1 sack. That's a sack? Yeah, it's 1 sack. Williams was 1 for 2, none. Holmes 1 for 2, none. Clemens was 1 for 1, 1 sack. Surratt 0-0-0-0, and Williams 0-0-0-1-0. Okay, kick return. Gibson 3 for 77 yards, 25.7 average. Punt and punt return was also Gibson 1 for 4.0. Kicking, no kicking 0-0-0-0. And Morstead 3 for 160 yards, 5.3 average. Inside 2 twice. Okay, now to get to the 49ers. The 49ers, Brock Purdy was 19-29 for 231 yards, no score. Daniels 0-0-0-0. Okay, Mason, it's a Russian. 28 carries for 147 yards, 5.0 average, 1 touchdown. Debo was 8 for 23, 2.91. Purdy was 1 for 11 average, and Allen was 1 for -1 yard. Receiving goes to Jennings with 5 receptions for 64 yards, 12.8 average. Debo was 5 for 54 yards, 10.8 average. Kittle was 4 for 40 yards, 10.0 average. Juszczyk, I think I did it right. Juszczyk 2 for 40 yards, 20.0 average. Ute with 2 for 28 yards, 14.0 average. Mason 1 for 5.0, and Sauber was 0-0-0. Okay, defense. Fred Warner Okay, this is again. This is tackle, assists, and sacks, and interceptions. Fred Warner was 5 for 2, 0. Yaldum was 4 for 0, 0. Lenore was 3 for 1, 0. Odom was 3 for 0, 0. Campbell Sr. was 2 for 3, 0. Ward was 2 for 1, 0. Brown was 2 for 1, 0. Hargrave was 2 for 0, 0. Collins was 2 for 0, 0. Floyd was 1 for 1, 1 sack. Both were 1 for 1, 0. S.O. I can't pronounce his name. 1 for 1, 0. Flowers was 1 for 0, 0 interception. Bill was 0 for 1, 0, and Robinson was 0 for 0, 0. Hold on just a minute. And what's it? Let's see. Mark Mustafa 0-0. I mean, rest of them: Mustafa Green, Gennaro, Jerindo, and Elliott. Those guys were 0-0-0-0. Kick return, no kick return. Punt return was 2 for 15. Was Cowan 2 for 15, 7.5. Kicking was Jay Moody, 6.6, 100 yards. 53 was the long, and 20 points. And which Winowski, I think that's his name, 1 for 58, 58.0 average. Okay, all right. Now we got full details of the entire game. Full details of the entire game. I definitely you got the stats, and you know, I can only say this. The 49ers wasn't really up to par as far as the game overall, because the Jets took them out their comfort zone only for a little bit. And I watched a little bit of the game. I couldn't watch most of it because I was having issues with the live stream. For some reason now, it's getting really hard to watch live stream TV now. I guess they're trying to cancel it in some degree. If you illegally showing live stream, they're gonna cut you off. So I've been having issues with that, going back and forward trying to get the live stream. It'll be on, then it'll go black and then disappear. A lot of that been going on with the live stream. So I'm kind of getting difficult to watch live stream now. But anyway, as I was saying, the 49ers were out of zone. The Jets had them out of their comfort zone for a certain specific time, and it's just that Brock Purdy had 231 yards, which is still pretty good because not many teams throwing for over 200 yards so far. Purdy threw for 231, no touchdown, no INT. So I'm not exactly sure what his overall rating was. I'm quite sure it had been less than 80. Because if you throw for 20 yards and no touchdown, no interception, you get no rating. So I'm not exactly sure what the rating was as far as his statistic completions, attempts, and yards. The same could be said for Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers had 1 touchdown, 1 interception, one INT. I'm quite sure his rating was somewhere between 80 and 90. Might have been less than 90. But he threw for less yards. But he threw for 34 yards. I mean, he threw 34 times, but of the 34 times, he only had 13 completions and 21 attempts. And the other guy was 6 for 6 for 38 yards, no, 36 yards one score. So that Taylor guy probably have a higher rating. He probably, since his yards was less, he probably has a higher rating than Aaron Rodgers because of the interception that he threw. And when you throw a touchdown interception, you're between 75 and 85 when it comes to a touchdown and interception ratio. If you throw for more than 2 touchdowns, then you're gonna stay below 80 that entire game unless you complete more interceptions. I mean, more touchdowns and more interceptions. I mean less interceptions. But in this case, Aaron Rodgers he threw the first interception of the year, but 1 touchdown. And if he had like 2 or 3 touchdowns in that game, it would probably be a different story overall. The Jets probably would have won that game if he threw for more touchdowns. So But then Aaron Rodgers had some rust. You got to look at he had some rust in that game. Cause remember he had a season-ending injury in his first game or two with the New York Jets last year, and it might have it was either early in the year or latter parts of the year we had that season-ending injury, and But like I said, I wish I had a chance to watch the game a little bit more. I probably would give you guys more details about how the game went, how it should have gone, but I can't say that because, like I said, I'm having issues with live stream now, and my television that I bought a couple of years ago is out of order. It doesn't work. It's just sitting in the room with black screen because it makes noise, but it doesn't show a picture. And that's where so now I gotta buy another TV, but it could be a while before I buy one. All I got is my tablet. And so the thing about it though, this game was pretty much wasn't what I thought it would be because let me see. And if you look at the passing, I mean, if you look at the receiving between both teams, the only one, Nan receiver had over 100 yards receiving. Nan one receiver, but altogether, it's over 200 receiving yards altogether for the 49ers, and about the same for the New York Jets. Now, defense wise, they only got 3 sacks on Brock Purdy, and the 49ers only got 1 sack, and that was by Floyd. But he also had that 1 interception though by Fowles, who got the only INT on defense. So it just the thing is, all of the statistics, I'm quite sure they are accurate. But if you ain't accurate, they got this thing called All-22, and it's on, and I think it's on YouTube. And All-22 shows all the highlights of the games and breaking down motion, defensive stats, offensive stats, quarterback stats, receiver stats, show all that all together, and so you get a chance to break down the stats and write down what you think is accurate and what's not accurate. Because sometimes these stats that's on this phone, sometimes they're not accurate. So you have to look at the All-22, and that will give you the complete statistics of all games that played in the following week. And whoever the dude that does those stats on all Catch-22, however they go, he breaks them down immensely, so you get some good understanding of what is being said, statistic wise, and then you get a chance to know that's exactly what he's saying about each player on offense and defense. That's how he does it. And but 32-19, I'm not gonna say that's a blowout game, but it is a game that has some momentum in the second half of the game. Because like I said, the Jets didn't score a single point in the they didn't score a single point in the second half, and that would hurt them. So the 49ers did a pretty good defensively in the second half on them, and the Jets only scored 6 points in third and fourth quarter. So but this is just it's crazy. It really is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just amazing that this is really crazy when it comes to the statistics, boy. I mean, wow. Okay, here is the team stats overall. Total yards, 401 yards, 49ers, 266, the Jets. Passing yard, 221, 49ers, the Jets, 198. Rushing yards, 180 belong to the 49ers, 68 to the Jets. Yards per play, 57, pretty good between both teams. 5.4 for the Jets, 5.7 for the 49ers. First downs, the Jets only had 14 fourth downs, 49ers had 24. Third down efficiency, 6 for 13, 49ers 6 for 10, Jets. Fourth down efficiency, 0 for 1. 49 means the Jets went for fourth down efficiency, and in the period they lost because it said 0 for 1. And 49 didn't do no fourth down efficiency. So total plays, 70 plays by the 49ers, 49 plays by the Jets. Sacks allowed. The 49ers they did allow 3 sacks. They did allow 3 sacks. And the 1 sack the Jets got, and that was it. And the punts, the Jets did 3 punts, and 49ers only did 1. Penalty yards, 49ers had 4 for 40 yards. That's not bad. And the Jets had 3 for 10. That's not bad. So the penalties wasn't the issue. It might have been most of the efficiency on offense for the New York Jets and the 49ers, because like I said, it wasn't many points scored. I mean, overall, these are overall points. Overall points. If the passing yards and rushing yards, that's how you get the 401. 221 times, 221 plus 180 and 401. 198 plus 68 is 256. 266. I mean, so that's how the yards are added up. Yards add all total yards added up. I mean, like I said, 40. Okay, fumbles lost. Jets only lost 1 fumble. Jets, 49ers recovered that one, and 49ers didn't have no turnover, no fumbles. Interceptions, the Jets only got 1. Jets threw 1 interception. Brock Purdy threw no touchdown, no INT whatsoever. And the total time of possession, totally, the 49ers had 38 minutes and 40 seconds of the clock. The Jets had 20 seconds of the clock. So that is the overall statistics of the game that went on last night. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. Like I said, I couldn't enjoy it because live stream is not beginning to be a problem. The internet is catching on to the illegal live stream. So you can get the live stream app. The live stream app is supposed to keep live stream going legally, not illegally. So a lot of these people get these illegal live streams, and the internet is catching up and they're cutting them off. So that's why I'm saying I'm having a difficult time watching TV live stream, because like I said, my TV is blacked out. I only got my tablet to watch the games on, and so getting to pour that on, I might not even watch a single game this year because of that. So overall, I mentioned that 3 times. I'm not gonna mention that no more. So, but anyway, you guys enjoy your Tuesday. I'm going to enjoy mine. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe to the video. Please don't forget to smash the likes. Please comment and let me know what you think about the video. And I am out of here, guys. Enjoy your Tuesday. Peace. One love.